Hi, I'm Anna Newman. I'm here at the Antique Farm Equipment Show in Tulare, California. People come from all over the West Coast and the Southwest to celebrate all things tractor. There's antiques, there's a swap meet, there's a tractor parade. I get to meet people who are going to be the people feeding us for the next generation. It's wonderful, you'll love it.
The California Antique Farm Equipment Show is about celebrating agriculture's history and celebrating the heritage of the industry.
Back in 1992, my Uncle George started this antique show. They drove down to Vista, California, saw a show down there and decided they wanted to try this. He had no idea what he had started. Because it grew into what we have today. This tractor here, we know that my father bought this from my grandfather at an auction from the Navy in 1946, and there's a couple others that were bought new that have been saved. And these tractors are history, really, of what agriculture is all about.
There's some really die-hard antique equipment enthusiasts, and it's fun to see them with their equipment that they restored. I
actually live in Ventura County. I'm a member of a club down there called Topa Topa. I kind of carry on the antique tractor legacy for the Waddy family.
It's just a fun show. Our other show is a really business, serious show. This is more of a fun show. People come out here and they spend the weekend, and it's just a fun show. We have the Dairy Dash 5K and some other family events. We're just trying to bring more of a younger crowd, the young families out here.
You're finished strong. Good job.
To learn about what we're offering or what we're celebrating, and to learn about the agriculture industry.
Good morning, you guys. Get down, get lined up for the parade.
'22th year.
22th year.
Have a great time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
My grandson Luke, my grandson Jack, my wife Kathy.
I'm going to be driving in the parade. This was the tractor that I first started on, and it's just been my favorite.
Half the fun is chasing these things down and going through all the rigmarole to do it.
Well, usually when you find them, they're all rusty and frozen up, and so you have to take them all apart and clean them, which is I don't like part. I like the mechanic part. Sometimes it takes a couple years to do one.
This tractor here's been running all morning, runs fine, came off at dairy. Been using it right on our ranch. What do you say? How about 10,000, 10, 10? I got a bit of it in that. Well, the $1,000 bill, 10, 10, 12 and a half. Hey, you got a bit of it in that. 12, 50, 10, 10, 12 and a half. Hey, you got a bit of it in that. 700, 800, and 5, 9, 6, now 7, now 7, 7, 7, 7. Now I got a bit of it in that 7. But in a 7, 0, 800. Now I got a bit of it in that 8. Now 9, and 9, 9's all got a bit of it in that 9. Cheap, 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 cheap. 10, 10, 10's all got a bit of it in that 10. John, 10's here. Now 1100, 10, 10. I got a bit of it in that 11. Now 10. I got a bit of it in that 11. Now 11. Now 12. 12. 12's all got a bit of it in that 12 here. 12, 13, 12, 1300. Going to the bank, boys. That 12's all got a bit of it in that 13. 12, 13. Sold it. $1,200 bill. 909.
I am Bill Irving, and this is my Porsche Diesel Standard T, 2-cylinder, air-cooled, built in 1961. People say, we've never seen one of these before, and so they are a little bit on the rare side. Probably somewhere around 65 to 70 of these in the United States. When I saw this thing, I said, my word, I'd never seen one before. Never even heard about them. When that ad came up, I just said, you know, I'm going to do it. You know, I don't know how it's going to get here or anything else. You have that gut feeling that when you see something that really hits you, you just grab it. And you know, then you worry about the details later. What's so different about this tractor to me is the styling. The heavy round front nose tapering back to the steering column. It's just something that you don't see. As though it was a Raymond Loewy style vehicle. This has a preheater in it. Hand throttle, foot throttle, brake, and you wait until the little glow plug lights up here, and if we have any luck, seat up there for your passenger. These things weren't made to be collected per se. This is just an afterthought after their useful life. It was built to be used as a farm tractor. A friend of mine in the Netherlands, from whom I bought this tractor and a single-cylinder tractor, entered their four-cylinder tractor, the Master, in a rally with Porsche automobiles and came in 8th. How do you describe it? It's, you know, some people like exotic automobiles. Some guys are nuts like me and like old tractors. You know, that's all there is to it.
We have 4 or 5 tractors in the family that are restored, and then we have a whole bunch of old ones, and we enjoy taking them off of farms and fixing them up and bringing them back to life because we don't want them to go to scrap yards. And I wanted something different because we have other, you know, red ones, and I said I want something different than theirs. I said I want the pink. So we found it in the middle of a tree. It's a friend of ours had it, and I told my husband I want that one, and he goes, why that one? It's all rusty. Pretty much a lot of the parts were gone. So we took it and we just got it like in October, and my husband's been working on it, and the last 3 weeks he's been working on it probably 5 hours after work every night. I picked the color because of the breast cancer awareness, and I haven't put any stickers or anything on it, but that's what I want to do for it because October is the breast cancer awareness month. So drive it.
When I was 9 years old, I was able to join 4-H, which all my cousins had always been involved in. And so when I was 9, I got a little dairy calf and started showing and got more involved with the associations and things like that. And that's where I fell in love with it and had great experiences there. My mother's side of the family has always been in agriculture. My grandfather owned a dairy, and so did our ancestors. But I want to work with advocacy and promoting agriculture because so many people are farther away from the farm now, living in more urban areas. So I want to teach them about agriculture and know that where their food comes from and that it's safe food and that the farmers really care about who they're feeding. I'm a freshman at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and I'm studying agricultural communications.
Study agriculture in college, and I will probably go back home to Petaluma and work there.
Tell me how you feel about people in the city coming out to farms or learning more about farming.
Some of these kids, like, they don't know, like, where's apples come from? They say the grocery store, well, it comes from a tree. And, like, where's the milk come from? Does the chocolate cow give milk? No, that's not true.
As we move into a more industrialized or a high-tech industrialized society, we got to eat. And we better make sure that there's some people around here that know how to grow the crops and raise the animals that'll feed us. This is a family deal here. Just look around at the number of youngsters running around here with their grandparents or their parents. And, you know, it's amazing. A lot of them are farm kids, sure. A lot of them are from the city, and they're just out here getting a wonderful experience. It's good, it's fun, people come and go, there's plenty to do, lots of events, you can't go wrong.
I had a great time today at the California Antique Farm Equipment Show. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I hope you'll come out next year and check out the show yourself.